You've been following for a long time? That's your first message? All right, thanks for following 2 years ago. All right. Maybe an interesting deck, a powerful deck. Maybe a rogue, maybe a druid, dragon druid. We played a rogue earlier. Not a bad rogue, that was pretty fun. Hello, my beautiful copper-bearded friend. What's up, Dealy? Islander druid? Maybe we get RHEASTRAZA.
You were right to awaken me.
Maybe we do get RHEASTRAZA. Alright, let's get a Take to the Skies. Draw 2 dragons. Don't mind if I do. Kinda like Wild Growth. But let's take a Lifebinder's Gift. This is... this is embarrassing, Blizzard. This is embarrassing. I guess I have to take Overflow. Oh god. Let's take a Brewmaster. That card's okay. This card's good. We definitely want one of those. This card's not bad. Oh, you know what? If you're holding a dragon, we should get a buttload of dragons. Right? Nourish is nice. I think I actually want a Nourish. Forest Seedlings is okay. These are not okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, second Overflow. Darn it. Let's take a Soul, I guess. I like Disciple. I actually like Strength in numbers, but I'm sure it will pull my RHEASTRAZA every game. This is good. This would be good. Reduce the cost of the dragons in your hand by 1 and give them +1/+1. Honestly, it might be worth picking here because we're probably going to get another one of these. You know what? I bet we do. Calculated. I'll take a Scale Rider. Should have dragons. This is good. That's a dragon card. This is okay too. No dupes. We're trying to get no dupes. There's another dragon. Your next choose one card has both effects combined. Well, we have one choose one card and it's very good. Let's just take it. I mean... oh, shit. I wish I had the Wild Growth. Alright, well, let's take this then. Scarab? Let's take Lunar Eclipse. I could take this. Still don't mind it. I mean, pull something out for free, right? Another Lifebinder or a Firehawk. So I have to take Replicating Menace. Great. Oh my god. Every time I have a Highlander card, my deck just feels like exponentially worse. But like, the offerings are 3 terrible cards repeatedly. Not like, I mean, like I could have had a second Firehawk. I don't want a first Firehawk. Alright, this card's really good. Am I still like dupeless? Could take an Oasis Surger, I guess. I'm not a big fan. You know what? Nah, let's take it. Got a couple like choose one cards matter. Let's take this. These are garbage. Draw a mech. I have one terrible mech. Well, these are both dupes. And Cultivation is good, but I don't have that many Treants. I have 1 maybe? 2 maybe. I'm sure I'll get... no, dude. Artificial Blonde. Thank you for the follow. Alright, I'm taking it. 2 dupes is not the end of the world. Here, we'll take a Wild Growth too. Cultivation wasn't that bad. It's pretty bad. Not sure if you know what it does, but it says 8 mana. Give your minions +2/+2, which is not good. Time to round out your mech package. Ugh. I mean, they're at least good cards to have dupes of. They are good cards. The problem is they're not cards I'm going to want in my opening hand. Maybe the 6-drop we can keep.
I must protect the wild.
An inactive RHEASTRAZA, but that's fine. Even if she was active, I don't know if I should keep her. Let's try to find some 1s and 2s and 3s. Could have 2 overflows. I could have had 2 overflows. That's true. Give him a greetings. 1 overflow. A week or so since the arena changes. How do you feel about the meta now, Mr. Redbeard? It's about the same. It's fine. You have a fair amount of treants. At the time, we had 2 treant cards. One that doesn't always give treants, and one that's dependent on you having cards on the board to produce treants. I wouldn't call that a fair amount of treants. I would call that a very small amount of subjective kind of shitter treants. I guess maybe we had an Ancient Growth. That card's actually good. But the good treant cards are the 3 mana 2/2, which we did not have. The 1 mana get 2 1 mana treants into your hand, which we had 0 copies of. Shit ants ran. Shit ants. Give me a good 4. Yeah, it's a good 4. Overflow's the streamer diaper you can trust. Overflow heard you calling its name. I wish I didn't have Overflow in this deck. I'd wish. This guy wants to take Treant synergistic cards. That would make more sense. Do I play off curve? I don't know. I've kind of a small window to get this down. Get this down before I play this. I guess I'm gonna add another dragon to my hand. I was considering a Gorillabot instead of a second dupe. Gorillabot's a lot worse than this card, but you could do that if you want. It's substantially worse than Ancient of Growth, especially in a deck that has the location and the 4-drop. I think that's sort of a problem that people make, or people kind of find themselves in, is you make your deck substantially worse just to make your one Highlander card better, and then you never draw your Highlander card. Well, this is pretty horrible.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
I'm gonna do it this way so I can pull something out of my deck. I mean, RHEASTRAZZA is at least active now, right? A small window before you start healing everyone. What does this card do? Why does it restore health of both sides? I don't understand. At least Strahd is active? Yeah. That's active? Turn 5. How can he have cast 4 spells? Coin, Treant, Worthy Expedition, Dragon, Wrath. Well, there you have it. If I get a 3-drop... I didn't get a 3-drop.
We must stop this corruption.
That's cool.
Break it, you buy it.
Nice pull. 1 mana for a 4-drop that I don't have to draw. That's kind of nice. I don't have to draw it naturally. I have also chosen dupes over bad cards. I have a Dragon Queen and Hunter, and I ended up choosing dupes of Buzzard, a Raptor, and Primordial, and Breeder. Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes you don't really have a choice. Rip Rhea with Ysera. Rhea with Ysera. What if I just draw RHEASTRAZZA next turn? What if I just draw 5 cards and summon 5 dragons? What if I do that? Could that not be a possibility? Would that not be the Redbeard special? 3-3-2. That's, what the hell was that in the song? Oh, that was my phone. I'll just save this till after this thing is out of the way or positioning looks better. 7 dragons, not 5. Well, I'm not going to draw them all, though. Plus, you can only summon 6 if this is on board. Alright, no RHEASTRAZZA means no RHEASTRAZZA. This is good too, but what are you gonna do? Do the Dream Portals ruin the Highlander? Yeah. But I don't have that card, so. It's far more likely I'm gonna get a free dragon than draw my 1 in 18 or whatever.
The land serves me.
I might just draw all 7 of them, and then my top deck will be RHEASTRAZZA.
Give that minion a turn. Give that minion a turn.
Get. Red, I'm distraught. Don't be distraught. Don't be distraught. Chat has determined that nothing has changed with Sebastian. We just will let him in a little later, that's all. Just let him in a little later. Maybe you're right. It's a horrible thought to know someone has the power to take him away forever. Yeah, that's not good. That you don't really like.
Sleep now.
I think he'll be around still. How dare someone own their own cat? It's not right. It's not right.
He's off of me.
It ain't right, I tell you.
Welcome to Dog Food.
Gallywix. Thank you for the 7 months, Gallywix. Is this a good song? I'm not so sure. The Gallywix for 7 months. Why getting the worst dragons possible? Sure looks like it.
Take them out. Sleep now.
I just want fewer cards. I don't want to draw either while my board is full with the portals in there. No one owns Sebastian. He chooses who he wants to hang out with, I reckon. How goes the suffering? Pretty good, man. Just suffering. Doing a lot of suffering lately, I feel. Things are otherwise pretty good, though, other than the suffering. Thanks for asking. How about yourself, Gally? What are you up to? Did I miss cat drama? The owner scolded you? No, I messaged them this afternoon, though. And they just said they kind of didn't want him spending all night here, which I think is fair. I just got hit with a Pyro. Why is that still in the game? Pyro's cool. I think a card like Pyro is kind of a necessity in some ways. Did you text them that you thought they might have died? No, I thought they might have been upset by that. You did the right thing? Yeah, and they weren't like rude or anything. I think their initial thought was that he was staying here sometimes from like 8 p.m. until 8 a.m., but he's usually not doing that. She said she likes to put him inside at night. And then, you know, I don't know. But I'm like, and I wasn't going to get in an argument with her. Like, he's always outside at 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So it's like, well, I don't know, maybe he's staying in someone else's house too. I think he kind of stays like all over. Like to put him inside. The fact the kitty's always outside though. Yeah. Who knows? Tell her that you like to put Sebastian inside you at night. And then a winky face emoji. I was very cordial and I realized I don't really have a lot of professional, or like, maybe professional's not the right word. I don't have a lot of like civilized conversations with people anymore. It's mostly just you guys. That was like, oh man, how do you have a conversation with like another human being that's not affiliated with Twitch? It was funny when Frank started helping with editing. When I first started talking to Frank all the time, I was like, you know, okay, like, you know, it would be nice if could you please do this? Like, would it be all right if you did that? And then we would like, you know, after a couple weeks, he's like, okay, you know, here's some feedback. He's like, do you have any feedback for me? I was like, yeah, like, am I supposed to talk to you? Like, how am I supposed to talk to you? He's like, you can say whatever the hell you want. I'm like, oh, okay, that's better. Wow, that's not the card I thought it was. I'm still gonna throw him down. I don't have really time to wait here. She didn't respond to 4 Keck W's and a poop reference? Not yet. You couldn't ban her if things didn't go well. No, I couldn't. I saw Sebastian visiting the people upstairs. Well, that's the thing, like all night, he's just outside on the stairs up here for the last few weeks. So like, I'm not like, I'm not really sure that he's inside, you know? But maybe he was staying with them, right? And she doesn't know, maybe they didn't call her. She thinks he's staying with me at that time. And then he's like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. If he's visiting a lot of houses, then he really, maybe she's like frustrated with that.
We must stop this corruption.
Did you tell the owner you renamed him because his government name was dumb? I didn't. I called him Filbert too, and I was like, oh, this is a dumb name for him. He doesn't like that. I know that much. I know that. You can kind of tell. I mean, how could he? Filbert? Attachment is the crux of suffering. You're saying never be attached.
The light dims, but we...
That's a 1 mana 5/5.
Break it, you buy it. by
We have the choice whether to put the treant on this or to summon a treant. I think it's better to just get the treant on the board, especially because we know he has 3 minions and no consecration in hand. We're playing together? I didn't even realize. Oh no. Well, good luck. Hopefully I win. But if you win, good luck to you in the future. What if Red got a very attractive dark-haired cat and she became Sebastian's kitty girlfriend? I don't know if he has too much interest in kitty girlfriends anymore. Are you in the mood for a deck boast? Yeah, sure, always. Gilbert probably got a paddle in today. You think so? Oh no. Don't say that.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
That's large.
The light dims, but
I trade 5, 6, 7, 8. I can almost kill that. How big is this? Is this what I wanted to do?
For the wild.
Well, if I can just activate the RHEASTRAZA, then we're in an okay spot here. Might have to just bump it out here. The world isn't fair. What if she locks him inside and he's meowing at the door saying he wants to visit you?
You are a friend to the animal.
No, I don't think she would do that.
dark path is my destiny.
What would she have to gain from that?
Ladies blossom, the dragons come, and we are many.
Last time I had to paddle someone was very awkward because they enjoyed it too much. Didn't expect that from you, Appa. Felt like a poet message. That's true. A game hasn't reached turn 8. Is it in the Discord? Let me go look.
Reporting for duty.
Let me go take a look here. Ancient growth. Is that good? Yeah, I mean... Emerald Explorer. So I can double trade there, get their hero power. What's this card? Sanctuary. Double trade there, get their hero power, trade there. Or I could double trade here, trade, hero power's face. Oh, a 4/4 is coming out of here though. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I hit there, and he can't kill it yet. Should allow me to trade.
For the wild.
I don't know. It's close. Alright, I've got a 1 in 8 to get an active RHEASTRAZA. The Hearthstone is acting up.
Dims, but we
Don't let it act up.
Reporting for duty.
I can hit hero power, trade, nourish to draw. Didn't get the dupe.
Well played.
I have any dragons in my deck? I do have 1, but I think I want a hero power. Next, choose 1 card has both effects. If I hit, I trade, I can go face to stop the minion. And then maybe he has another bad draw. Wait, he's still here?
That was a mistake.
He's still in chatting?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so we're going to
Where shall I strike?
play that. Hit that, and that.
For the wild.
I don't care about the win. I love your stream and the Dragon Druid. Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully you get some good draws.
The victory.
You know what? That was 2 players who played well. I just got hit by a legendary excavate warrior at 0/0.
Malfurion versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, what are we trying to get? Wild growth, maybe? A 2-drop? It's not unusual to face strong decks at 0-0. No, it's really not. But it is frustrating, especially when you're trying to win at 0-0.
I grant you permission to speak.
Me have that for you.
I guess I do.
For the wild.
This, maybe? I hate pre-hitting, but what are you gonna do? At 0-0, I'm usually just trying to show up. I'm just trying not to get fined.
The fallen will serve.
At 0-0, I'm just hoping I don't get fined. Wait, that's the card I needed last turn. But I got it this turn, and it's not good anymore. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. You ever seen, like, live Tom Jones? Maybe you've seen him live. Have you ever seen live video of Tom Jones? He's quite a showman. And he has a great voice. People are going crazy. I have not. I've seen him naked. Yeah, I bet a lot of people have. Seems like the kind of guy that would get naked a lot. What's up, Beardo? Digging the vibes tonight. It's pretty good vibes tonight, I'd say. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. Tom Jones of the Tom Jones family fortune? One and the same. No other. He's the best in Mars Attacks. I saw it in the theaters and it scared me. Is Mars Attacks a good movie? Mars Attacks. Is that a remake? Was that an original? Was there? I feel like it was such an old movie. Wow, the first thing is people ask, is Mars Attacks a bad movie? Mars is a fireball of a failure, a B movie crammed full of A-list actors.
What?
An exercise in tacky self-indulgence that will numb you with its labored eccentricities. Wow. Sounds like a deformed poet review. Incredibly pretentious. Cast. Who's in it? Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Jack Black was in it. Lisa Marie, who I don't know who that is. Glenn Close, Pierce Brosnan, Michael J. Fox. Christina Applegate was in that. Martin Short, Natalie Portman was in this. Sarah Jessica Parker. Wow, that is quite a lot of famous celebrities. I think they're famous.
Ride the sky till you die.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
I don't want to cast that. I lose power. Wasn't the 6/5 better? I don't know. Would I play instead this thing? Doesn't really matter. Neither one's going to impact like the ability to win or lose the game. This game will really only be one of if we can hit an active RHEASTRAZA. Do you like the guaranteed legendary first pick? I do. Nicholson had some weird clauses for that movie. Did he? I watched Mars Attacks at a friend's house as a kid and had to sleep in my parents' bedroom for 2 months. It scared me too, yeah. I remember I saw it in the theater with my childhood chum and his grandpa, I think. And it was the three of us from what I recall. And then they dropped me off at my house and my parents and my family weren't home, even though they were like supposed to be, or nobody told me they weren't going to be home. So I had to like sit outside in the front yard for like 2 hours waiting for them to come home. And his grandpa and him just drove off and left me there. I was like, and we didn't have cell phones. So I just sat out there being really afraid of Mars Attacks. Sent it to the shit share. Okay, hang on one sec. Wait, how did that get hit? Oh my god. I mean, I guess a taunt is probably another taunt that I actually care about is probably more likely. It's probably more likely than a 7 power minion, maybe. I don't know how many are actually left.
Break it, you buy it.
I don't know. We need card draw. We need Nourish. I need something. I liked making the sound of the aliens to piss off my friends. Okay, I'm going to look at the deck. Don Honcho, 2 Shakies, 2 Imposters, 2 Inventomatics. What is an Absorbent Parasite? Oh, is that the Magnetized card? That deck doesn't look that good. Ball of Spiders is cool. Got 1 Primordial Drake, 8-0. Hey man, good luck on going 12-0. I, for one, hope you do it. I just had a Void Caller pull a 9/9 from my hand turn 5, and that was fun. It's always fun when you're the one doing silly stuff in this silly game. 0 power, trade. The bird is awful. Everything here is kind of awful. You can't keep up to the magnetizes. Oh yeah, it's a magnetic thing plus the 2 3s. Are there other magnetized cards in here? Tremors? I like Tremors. Oh, that weapon too. The 3 mana 3/2. You just keep swinging for all eternity. Firehawk, put him on the clock? You think so? I'm hoping he'll just play like 6 mana taunt here. What the hell?
Help me, misclicker.
Hey, thanks on what? For the 7 months of Prime. Pretty cool. Should I just plop this down? I need 2 dupes.
After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
I'm sure I won't be hitting any of my dupes anytime soon. Maybe I should have played this. Oh, you know what? I probably should have played that because I think it made them all free and bigger.
You don't have 2 left feet.
Yeah, that might have been better.
You look tasty.
Is that good? This might be better.
We must stop this corruption.
So I'm gonna copy of this for each dragon in your hand. You'll probably rather have a Nixia.
In my clutch.
Thanks, man. That's a lucrative, profitable misclick from you for me.
My pain doesn't compare.
He needs
to
5,
your
8,
blade.
9, so he can't get the RHEASTRAZZA here. I guess I'll always have a target, which is kind of nice. And, I mean, it's going to be hard to kill the Onyxia here, right?
In my clutch.
Seems you need another.
I'm going to do it in this order. I'm already getting all the 1/1s. Make him deal with all of this, and then if he does, I can play something like this, and then summon... Oh, wait, I thought it was done. Okay, actually, it might have been better to do it the other way.
I wield the power. Black.
But it's going to still come out on the same turn, basically, but... Is the proper order.
Embrace the gift of death as
So do I want to shoot it? Lets me what? It actually lets me trade off 2 of these things? Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess it means I have to do this
the dragons come.
so that I can play this.
We must stop corruption.
RHEASTRAZZA? Still not active. But it will be active soon, right? It will be active soon, I'm pretty sure. Go to Hell the Dragon, and most likely lost by now. Yeah. It was a choice. It was a thought, for sure. I think we'll end up winning probably because we played it. But yeah. Sometimes you have to give it up. And then what a lot of people would do is just never take a duplicate. And sometimes you would just play this on curve on 8 and the game would already be over, right? So the cool thing about these Highlander cards, you kind of have to make these type of decisions.
Feels good.
Okay, those do suck.
My moon and spear.
I'll just summon a treant. I decided to skip work and watch the show. Wickedy has returned. Well, welcome back, man. I decided to be average today. Be average. Always be average.
Embrace the gift of death as I am. All life must end.
I'm glad you're working on improving yourself. Average is a great goal. Slam. Got him. That is a good burn. Any cool plans for the weekend? I'm thinking about looking at the calendar soon to determine which days are the weekend coming up. The dupes are crippling? Well, we drew 2/3 of our deck. Could have just hit the dupes, but yeah, it would be better if I didn't have them. But they're pretty much our best cards, sadly. I could keep one. Maybe I just keep... What if I keep this whole hand? I mean, it'll cost 5? It's so expensive. Alright, we'll just draw well. I'm sure. We'll draw well. We'll draw like a 3-drop or something. Sometimes an 8-mana 8/8 is good enough. Well, I would say that probably isn't the case very... Oh, there are both of our dupes. I would say that's not the case very often these days. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes. Sometimes if your opponent disconnects or your deck is awful. Alright, best draw, Wild Growth. Nourish, not bad, although things get kind of dicey now. What do? 3 coin 5? Maybe. If I'd logged in 2 minutes earlier, I could have earned some serious farts on this deck. You probably wouldn't have made the right bet. That's what I would think. Probably would have messed up. Bet against Redbeard.
Halt, citizen. It is not safe.
4. Okay, well, I'm just gonna coin the Nourish. Next turn, I can... If I get a 3, I can Nourish, draw, coin a 3, and then pull something out of my deck. Give me 15 minutes, I'll confirm my answer on that bet, sir. Okay. Need a 3-drop minion. I did not get a 3-drop minion. Is this real life? So I'm kind of screwed then. I really need to get a 3-drop. Scarab, Gale Rider. I guess I didn't have many. Or a 2 and a 1 were also fine. Draw Rhea, go down to 8. Go down to 7. I don't know if I have time. But sure, it'll at least be active and it'll at least be fun. Maybe I'll pull a... I don't even have any taunts. Alright, he skips his turn. Lost his weapon. It's kind of good. That's another weapon. That's not good. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I go 4 and 4. If I go 4, I actually take something off the board. I mean, I'd like to cast RHEASTRAZZA, but I'm pretty sure I just die if I do. It's nice. It's cool. Maybe I have to go for nature spells next turn and try to get healing. Maybe I draw Armor Vendor. I put some taunts up. This was, you know, that was the worst one. A 1/1 minion. That was, some would say, the literal worst minion we could possibly pull from our deck. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. Rag? No, he can't turn it into rag.
Ready for another round?
Bruise it. Kills the 1/1 is actually kind of annoying. Gesticulate with a 62 months. Oh, that's far more annoying. My mistake. Not the sub, the killing of me. I can shoot 1, trade 1, trade 1. I can't play a 4-drop taunt. I have no taunt. So, let's start here. 2 random nature spells. Thank you, Jesse, for the 62 months. Okay, those do nothing.
We must stop this corruption.
Those do nothing. 2 random Murlocs. Is there a Murloc with, Your power doesn't really matter. Let's do this. And I can actually draw a card next turn, maybe. The Infused Murloc has lifesteal. No Infuse in this meta. No Amalgam with Taunt in this meta, I don't think.
I concede.
Amalgam banned in? No. No. No Amalgam banned in, but that wouldn't get any taunt effects when you summon it from that battle cry. I love how they created an extremely better version of Brewmaster. Well, Brewmaster's not very good. So it's not super surprising that if they print a similar card today, that it would be better. And you know, it's lower base stats. It's still not a great card, so it's more of a
Your corruption has gone too far.
condemnation on current Brewmaster than that card being particularly powerful, right? Why do we concede that? Because he had 0 health and we were dead on board. And I got to save an extra 3 seconds of frustration out of it.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
For starters.
X marks the spot.
Wild Growth this turn? Okay. Worst draw ever. I'm gonna play that one. I know he can just double trade. He can double trade everything, so. Didn't see? Yeah, that's cool. You play Druid because you're wild? I do play Druid because I'm wild. That's one reason why. Ting and trade. Interesting. Wait, why am I drawing the worst cards in my deck? You know what? When does the hop on your bike and go find a stray town cat operation start? Go find another stray cat? No, I already found the best cat. Now I can't downgrade cats, right? But it's okay, I don't think a lot has to change. I just won't bring him in at, you know, midnight or whatever. Bring him in at like 3 or 4 if he's around. That's a good card.
By moon and spear.
Yeah, it's a decent card too. 1 mana, 4/5 taunt. No taunt. Could get bigger. Do you like the midnight? I do like the midnight. I like the first couple albums a lot more than the last couple. Last couple kind of felt like turds. Find a rundown feral creature that also serves as a guard dog. Just the kitty that chose red. Yeah, look at him, he's laying on me. But yeah, I talked to their owner, Nexie, and I texted him. They just said they don't want him hanging out here all night, but they didn't say like he couldn't hang out here or anything. Find a feral cat that's all covered in scars? Hopefully not.
We must stop.
Is that good or is this good? Let's just take this. It'll be in our deck, and we're going to we'll be able to draw it, maybe. He's hugging you in his sleep. Yeah, that's a good guy. Sebastian has a curfew. He does. I hope I didn't get him grounded. I just drafted a deck in the shit share in the Discord for Warrior. What do you think of the deck? Hold on, I'm going. Let me go look.
Gift of the sun.
What do you think of this deck, Red? It has Armadillo. I already hate it. 2 unlucky Powdermen, 3 frightened Flunky, and 2 battle pickaxes. 3 reinforced plating, and a blast charge so you can get the legendary thing. 1 sanitize. You don't have any of the 5 mana mech that buffs the taunt. Also, you have a Dread Corsair and an Eater of Secrets and a Hench Clan Thug. Why do we have those? It looks okay. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool taunt warrior. Do I want to shoot that this turn? No. I want to do this. I want my dupes and my RHEASTRAZZA and so on and so forth. I also probably should have shuffled after drawing in case I drew it again. But this is okay. The others were bad? Okay. That's a good reason. Yeah, I hope it does pretty well.
As if I could be cleverer.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
The other options were Stone Tusk Boar or Elven Archer. I think I would take Elven Archer. No, Eater of Secrets is maybe okay, maybe not. Wait, I don't have any dragons. Kind of cool.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks. Take them out.
A discounted RHEASTRAZZA could be nice, I guess. Not bad. If you would pour some milk to a stray dreads, can it bite you? Probably. Surprised you didn't turn 2 treants into 5/5s? Yeah, you could. What did I do instead? This turn? I mean, I can turn 6 treants into 5/5s next turn. You don't play Frizz this turn? No. He's a mage. He's going to destroy my whole board, and then I'm going to upgrade it all into 5/5s. Why does this have spell power? Oh, from the thing. More ass imposter. Bitten by a stray dreads can lead to howling at barcodes. Remember that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry was shaving his chest hair? Then he's on the bus with that lady on a date, and Kramer tells him, like, it's gonna come back thicker and fuller. That's just an old wives' tale. Is it? Is it? Oh my god. I love the dread shit talking. I just am reading chat. Whatever chat says, that's what goes. Guess I'll hit these. I guess it's not that bad. Oh! Thank God I upgraded. You only get one guaranteed legendary? Yeah, you start every draft with a first pick legendary, and that's it. Can you get RHEASTRAZZA from the nest? You can, yeah. You can. You can't get a second legendary? You cannot. You know what? That's annoying. You know what's not annoying?
After all I've done,
Yes.
the future will not be lost.
Rhea, finally. Rhea has come back to wherever we live. I think it's better this way. Would usually get 0 legends whenever you face 1 or more. It's frustrating. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's a nice change. Alright, I need another RHEASTRAZZA now, though. Oh, this should be hand and deck. Kill 2 things, discard 2? I could draw. I think I'll just play this thing. Wait, that's what I was gonna pull. Alright, let's go 4.
Stay alert.
Refresh that. Druid of the Claw, sure. Wanna get some crap out of my hand. Play the 2 crappy dragons just to go. I should have a dragon all the time now, right? It's a good thing you pick the 4 mana discount your dragons card. Oh, it'll be great when I get it for 2 mana. Just wait. Give the man some armor. Me or him? I think he's got enough armor. I think he's got enough.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Protocol 7 engaged.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Yeah, many.
Not a single scale.
We must stop this corruption.
Never lucky.
Fly, my pretty!
Dragons are fun. This is more fun for me than it is for him, I'm sure. Pretty sure. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you haven't hit the follow button yet. Thanks again to Gesticulate, Unwhat Gallywix, No Way Brosa for the subs, as well as the High Ground for 5 gifted subs, Rudy for 5 gifted subs, NQ Shootin' Loot, and the Beetle King for 5 gifted subs. Lest we forget Hoots. There's 59 months. Holy shit. How could one not follow Redbeard? Maybe they hate Hearthstone Arena. Maybe they hate Redbeard. Maybe they hate Deformed Poet. Poor Mage Concede button seems to be broken. I need to refill my water. Seems like they hate Redbeard more. Why? What did I ever do?
And the cycle of life is reborn.
Alright, unfortunately, the fun is over. I respect my opponent too much to PM him. Can you mention my name for doing nothing? Chuckamoise? You gotta hit the follow button first. You've been following for a long time? That's your first message? Alright, thanks for following. 2 years ago. Right at the end of COVID. Did I ever play WoW? Very, very briefly. I played for like 10 minutes when it was pretty new. I was just chopping sheep, and I didn't really like that.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
I mean, it's enticing. If I can get a 1 or a 2, it's pretty good. Well, we'll see. Okay, where's the camera? First time chatter. Wow. That's pretty good. Alright, really need him to just like play a 2-3 that does nothing here. Darn it. Yeah, not the worst draw. Alright, we'll see. If I can just shoot something, then I will. Coin? I have 4. I shoot. I have 2, and it costs 3. I suppose if I draw another dragon, I can just free kill it if he doesn't pre-hit. Here, I never have that chance. Speaking of chopping sheep, do you remember the game Sven? About this very active black sheep. Anyone? I do not know what that is. Sounds a little made up if you ask me. Next turn I can play this, use this, play this, and then if I get a 2, I can do that. Or I can do this, then shoot, then do that. It's very old, 2000. I'm gonna look it up. Give me one moment, okay? I'm curious. I'm curious about this game. Explorers. Okay, what does this card say? Battlecry? Your next choose one card has both effects combined. So isn't this better? Because I can get a 2-cost minion, in theory, and I can pull a minion from my deck. Or I can hero power this guy just to kill it. I can hit... I don't really want to brew my thing back, though. That's the thing. And most of the minions I can pull aren't really that impactful.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna just do this. I guess. You call that fake? I never saw this. Sven Boomwalden. It looks like kind of like Animal Crossing-ish. Sven Zoo XXL gameplay. Well, thank God it was XXL and not XXX. Can I spend 4? And then I can spend another 4? I think that's fine. What are the odds that out of 2 of those, we pull Shrubadier both times? Out of like 15 cards. Probably not high. Same pull. Didn't want to pull the 8-8 twice. Didn't want to pull a 5-5 twice, which we have more copies of in our deck. Wanted to pull the 1-1 twice. Gets put a curse on you? Someone did. Someone or something did a long time ago. Some sort of god-like figure. Definitely wants me suffering. 5 and 3. 6 and 3? That's kind of good, no? And then maybe, depending, maybe the Ancient of Growth could come down. I could play both of these. Probably Poet, the Perth Warlock. You know, the US government is building a base, an army base, in Perth. Do you think they'll be doing experiments on Poet? I'm inclined to think that they probably will. That might be the purpose. Sven Boomwallen. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do this. Mauricio Moroccan. Thank you for your follow-age. I'm going face. 4 is not wholly irrelevant. Boy, I didn't. We're actually getting new followers today. They are Josh. Thank you. Okay, RHEASTRAZZA is now active. If and when we get it, I can play this and then brew it back. It doesn't do anything. Let's get rid of this. Choose one. Choose one's not the worst thing either. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have played this and then brewed this back. Now that he's at a gigatrillion, no, I think I still just push. Put that pressure on him.
Who's ready for another round?
Oh, I love this song. It's got that lyrics, it's got the dialogue from Casablanca spliced in there. What are the top 3 arena heroes in this current meta, in my opinion? Death Knight, Warrior, and Death Knight, Warrior, and
I wield the power.
oh my god, I always forget that that can't hit. That can't hit face. Well, maybe it'll be fine. Paladin, Hunter, Warrior are probably like 2 through 4. Get the Ancient with the location, yeah, that'd be good. I was trying to kill him, which I suppose was still somewhat possible. If he didn't heal for 6, could still be possible? No, not anymore. 13? He taps here.
Death to the pretenders.
We could hero power to put in a 1, but it still wouldn't allow me to hero power and RHEASTRAZZA him, so. You don't need to read to play the Dragon Druid in Arena. True. You don't need to. It helps, though. It certainly helps. Kind of want him to destroy everything. Is that... No, wait, I was just kidding. Oh my god, Jiraxxus. Don't you dare tap. Wait, do tap. And then I kill you. No! Why would you do that in this particular spot?
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Andy Winehouse is a great name. That's my name. Are you saying that because you know that's my first and last name? My name is Andy Winehouse. The greed got him in the end. Yeah. I don't know why you would tap there.
To arms, my brave company.
RHEASTRAZZA, inactive, probably not great. The games we're winning, which is most of them so far, we've been getting Wild Growth and Nourish and the 4-drop that allows us to combo that. I think we need to keep hitting those cards in the early game to have a chance here. Now we face the DKs, good luck, yeah. I think this deck going 5 is pretty good. I thought it was like a 3 or 4 win deck. We've also ramped a lot more often, a lot easier early in the game than I would have guessed, having only 2 ramp spells. But we are mulliganing quite aggressively for them, so it does factor in. Overflow can draw your dupes, it can. Definitely can, or I could just draw them.
For the wild.
Throw that in, maybe. Guess you can't pull the 1-1 this time, no. This time I'll pull the 1-3 at least. A little extra health. Don't let them ever know your true name. I think people know my true name. It's been out there for like tournaments and stuff. Like that CNN interview I did. There's some knowledge. Man, we got our dupes, but this hand,
Face the wrath of the dragon
it's
flayer.
poops.
For the wild.
What is it, Josh? Andy Winehouse. Threatening you on turn 4. That's not nice. Was it Jebediah? No, but my mom actually wanted to name me Jebediah. Or, I believe she said Zedediah. She's not a particularly religious woman. She claims now she is. But we never once went to church. Proving that Samantha can be a boy's name, too. Yeah, Samantha can be a boy's name, or it doesn't matter. It's Jason Bourne. No, it's not Jason Bourne.
dragons blossom. For the wild.
It gives me the 5/5s. This is a great play on this turn, but, well. I know two Samanthas that go by Sam and Sammy. I like sometimes when a lady has a girl's name that can be like a boy's name, like Samantha. And you can go by Sam. Or like Andrea, maybe. And you can go by Andy, maybe. It's okay. Here we go, here we go. Alex is a good one. It helps. Imagine that there are men in the bed. Does that help? I mean, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish, I guess. I don't think it would help me, though. I thought Andrea was a guy's name. I think that's Andreas. I worked with a guy named Andreas. He used to work in the way back in the day when Target had Taco Bell. When Target had Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, when it was like a dual thing. And then I remember he used to tell me he got in trouble because like this blonde woman came in, like probably like a Karen back in like the, you know, mid 2000s. And she was like getting really mad that there was a hair in her food, but it was like 2 feet long and blonde. And she was like, yeah, you put a hair in my food. And he was like this like older Hispanic dude. He's like, I have like no hair. It's really short and it's black. And that's not my hair, that's your hair. And you got in big trouble. Like they like reprimanded him. He's like, this isn't fair. I was like, yeah, that definitely doesn't sound fair. Sounds like that wasn't your hair. Long blonde hair. What happens? Everything dies? Don't fly away. Ooh, I could heal my stuff. This will live. I burn 1 card. I mean, what's that 1 card gonna be, right? Oh, that'd be sick if I could play that.
My hand is too full.
Is that good? Like, wasn't that good for me? Oh, shit, I just remembered. Oh, fuck, if I burn RHEASTRAZZA, I'm never playing Hearthstone again. How's the arena meta? Good or bad? I think it's been good, honestly. I think it's been good. Please. I beg of you. Acceptable.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew. Stop the rot!
Cross your fingers. Customer is always right. I don't think he got it. I mean, he worked there for a long time after that. I don't think he got in like so much trouble that he got fired, but I remember being like, him like, this is bullshit. I was like, yeah, definitely seems like bullshit. This is #1 bullshit. Right, RHEASTRAZZA next turn. Play a dragon shitter. I've got a lot of cards here. Let's play this. Play this. Red was almost out of a job. Well, it wasn't my hair. I didn't work there. My hair was long and red back then. Would have been better if she said it was your hair, Redbeard. Well, back then I had hair. That was actually kind of convenient to have a Taco Bell in the place you worked. At least in terms of buying cheap food, but less so in terms of like taking care of your insides and not getting copious amounts of diarrhea. But it's cheaper to substitute the pizza than to deal with the problem. Yeah, Target would just, most of the time I worked there, anytime somebody raised like a big stink, you would just give them stuff for free. That was kind of what they told us to do.
Protect the wild.
And they were like, yeah, just give them, like, take the toaster back and give them a new toaster or whatever. Or give them like the $10 discount or whatever. Because they just like took the toasters and like sent them back to the company. And like a lot of it, they would just like make their money back on. And it was better to have somebody like keep coming into the store buying stuff than it was to like take, you know, fight over $10. But some people would come in and try to abuse the system, and you kind of had to identify that. Somebody was in every week, like trying to do something. Ever got diarrhea from Taco Bell? You know, I joke about it. I've actually never, maybe once, but I think 0 times in my life have I ever gotten sick from eating Taco Bell. And yeah, sometimes you feel a little like, blah, like what did I do? But, you know, what are you gonna do? I feel the same way when I eat pizza. Strength is gonna pull Strazza, calling it now. I'd rather it pull RHEASTRAZZA than pull a 1/1. The reality is, most of the time, we're not going to draw RHEASTRAZZA in a short game or even a mid-length game. If it's not in our opener, we're just probably not going to see it. So if I get an 8/8 per 1 mana, I'm kind of down. Kind of thinking, like, what if we hit a hot choose one card? I'm not sure if there is one. I'm not sure if I've ever known what has made me sick. I randomly get sick, and it could have been anything I ate in the last few days or weeks. Yeah, sometimes, like, something will hit you quick, and then sometimes you're not really sure. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess I could use that next turn. When I got sick. Not really sure if I can recall. I've not really had, like, bad food poisoning more than a handful of times in my life. I'm getting so old now that a lot of the memories from when I was younger are just, they're not even there anymore. Gone. Up and vanished like a bird in the wind. I don't know if this is right, but I can hold this for one of these type of effects. Could push the base damage, but if he doesn't have like an execute type effect, this could be really problematic for a few turns. A turn. Sometimes you get ill if you don't wash your hands. Yeah, that can happen. Feel a little bloated. And with smoother, what the? Yeah, talk about Chipotle. Doesn't make me like ill either. But I always say every time I eat Chipotle, I know that I ate Chipotle like 6 hours later. Or if it's like right before bed or like close to bed, then I'll wake up. It'll wake me up and I'll have to go to the bathroom and I'll be like, oh, that's right, I ate Chipotle, then I'll have to roll out of bed. I do home Taco Bell anymore. It's not even lame at this point. It's too expensive. Pardon me? My board went where? Exploded. Dead. I always skip the scrambled eggs at the buffet travelers. Oasis Surger. I remember when Taco Bell was the cheapest food, 40 cents for a taco. What does it cost now? Aren't they like $2 or something? Maybe it's like more, maybe it's like $2.50 or something. Last time I got real sick, it might have been one of the restaurants I ordered from, but I wasn't sure. Never ate there again, just in case. Rip, they were one of my favorites. Yeah, it's always bad when it's like one of your favorites. That doesn't seem like the way you wanted to do that. Maybe it was. Go 4 and 5, I guess.
The dragons come.
We must stop this corruption.
Oh, RHEASTRAZZA? Maybe I just take this. He must have had 2 sanitize, and one was forged and the other maybe not. Used to get 2 bean burritos for 89 cents a piece in the 2010s. Yeah, I remember, like, tacos being less than $1 from Taco Bell. Like, you could get, like, 10 tacos for, like, $9 or something. I get my guy back. Unless, wait, is he just dead? I liked this because it thins my deck out so much that I have better chances of drawing my dupe or my RHEASTRAZZA. Alright, I'll take 7 wins, man. 7's good. I haven't eaten Taco Bell just yet, maybe someday. If you ever have a craving for stale flour tortillas, meat paste, sodium gel, and lukewarm cheddar cheese, then that is the place I would suggest wholeheartedly to go to.
I must protect the wild.
Then I would say it might be time. But you know, it's good. Meat paste. It's good meat paste. Very salty. Meat paste. Sodium gel. Do you guys have Taco Bell in Australia? I'd rather have minced beef. I love a Big Mac. I've never had a Big Mac. I've never had a hamburger from McDonald's, and I've never had a hamburger from Burger King, or Wendy's, or Carl's Jr. Not a big burger guy. I didn't like them when I was a kid growing up.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
There are beef burgers in the UK. I don't get why it's a Taco Bell. Do you ring bells there and tacos fall from the ceiling? Actually, yeah, that is what happens. I You do know about Taco Bell then. It's in Australia. It's not as sick. Well, Taz says it's not in Australia, so one of you guys is outright lying through your butts. We just got our first Taco Bell a year ago. Our menu is 20% the size of the American one. Our only option is the paste. Damn it. The paste is the best part. Everything else pales in comparison to the paste. Okay. Want to go there? It sounds messy. Nah, Taco Bell, you know, when we made tacos, Taco Bell's kind of like that. So it's not an authentic like taco experience. It's more of an Americanized taco. Tortillas, just like kind of like cheese like that. And then remember we went to Portland? That's more of like an authentic street taco from the taco trucks called Mr. Taco. But the tacos at Taco Bell are closer to the ones like we would make in our own home. That makes sense. Well, I didn't pull my dupes. It's not like Macca's around every corner. I was born in Sydney and now I don't live in Australia. Do you want to go back to Australia? Like Chuck E. Cheese or Chili's? No. It's more like Macca's or Burger King or Hungry Jack's. If we're talking about Australian things. But now we're talking about burger places. But it's not like a sit-down restaurant like Chili's though.
We must stop this corruption.
One of these cards does something, the others do not. If I can get my RHEASTRAZZA down before this, then it's fine. If I can discard cards that aren't RHEASTRAZZA, that's also fine. Why don't you come back? Would love to live there again. Used to live on the coast in New South Wales. Is that what NSW is? NSW? 5 is an amount of damage. Could be active next turn. What would you suggest ordering from Taco Bell? I have one near me, but I've only been there once and I can't remember what I had. I might give it another chance. I am not the guy to ask. I just like their regular tacos. I don't really order all this weird stuff. But all their things are just like more tacos wrapped. Like if you order not a taco, it's just another taco wrapped in another taco. Stuffed in a burrito. Like everything else on the menu is just like, just wrap it in another layer of taco. Yeah, I would say probably just don't go there, probably. Black Bean Crunch Wrap Supreme. Yeah, get that. Get the Black Bean Crunch Supreme. Get what that guy said. Wait, should I have done that first? Or it's adjacent? Did I mess this up? Maybe. Looks like it's hero powered next turn and maybe kill something bigger. Black Bean Diarrhea Supreme. Don't order that. Bread's recommendation is a jar of meat paste with a side of salsa. I don't recommend the meat paste unless you're looking for a paste-like meal with some sodium gel mixed in. Well, 6 Valerie. Thank you, Valerie, for the follow. Flying from the UK to Australia is a day traveling, and I'd have to get port set up. It's the disability support plus getting there in the first place. I hope you can get there again someday.
For the wild.
Dude. So good for him. Unless, what does this card say? Draw a beast. Maybe it doesn't have a beast. Pure Energy. Thank you for the follow. Pure Energy. Pure Energy. Appreciate the follow, man. Hope you're doing well. Playing the drums. I think I'm learning to play the drums. I like this song. Nice. You should ask Dreads, then avoid whatever he likes. Dreads as a child. I went to the restaurant, a restaurant with Dreads. He ordered macaroni and cheese. I have to discard my whole hand, up to and including my RHEASTRAZZA if I Deathwing here. And if I don't, then I have to just skip my whole turn. Or I could try to draw my dupe one more turn. I'm too scared. I probably should Deathwing here, but I don't want to. I have large regrets. Incredibly large regrets. What did you order, Red? I ordered a lobster stuffed with caviar.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Mac and cheese is usually a good option. It wasn't bad. He also said he had to return the soda he ordered because he said it was too cold and it made his teeth hurt. With an F, teeth. The soda is too cold, it makes my teeth hurt. And then I lit a cigar and I blew the smoke in his face. Don't discard Rhea. I might not have a choice here, brother. Maybe now I can just trade everything off then. We'll see what we draw. Okay, I can at least play that. I can delay another turn. He didn't do anything. What's he got, to sanitize or something? Wait, he actually drew a beast? I've had so many warriors that cannot pull a beast out of anything. Anywhere. Or anyone. Hopefully it wasn't, have we seen his legendary? We haven't seen his legendary. It could be the taunt beast legendary. I like lobster stuffed with Fabergé eggs. Yum. Put me down for 2 of those. That was the beast? Or no, that was the beast, huh? Just draw overflow. This is a good overflow turn, or a good Ancient of Growth turn. Not the worst. I once ordered a risotto at a restaurant and I got shredded cheese melted on plain rice. Ugh. I'd rather eat at Taco Bell. The bubbles. The bubbles are burning my tongue. Take mac and cheese over lobster. I didn't order lobster. It wasn't, I don't know. Dreads, he just, I was trying to make fun of him. Everybody's so pro mac and cheese. I missed it. I don't know what I even ordered. I don't know if I even ordered food. I probably ordered chicken strips or something. Man, you know what? I really wish he didn't get that weapon.
We must stop this corruption.
I need cards. I need that to not deal 4. Okay, 1's okay. Chicken strips is a good selection. Yeah, I like chicken strips. I like mac and cheese too. Wind Fury, summon an 8. Well, I can Deathwing. I don't do it.
After all I've done, the spectacular.
A little barbecue sauce and you're golden. Oh yeah, I'm a barbecue sauce main. As I'm sure you know. I guess I only discard 2 this way. Double swing into this. Say oops. It's never RHEASTRAZZA time. I tried. I drew a lot. I wish the Scarab didn't give him the Ignis, because otherwise I don't really see how he was going to win from his position. I guess he'd still get to play cards and stuff, but man, that's crazy. It was a random, whatever that thing was, the Hunter card, from the 2-drop taunt into the randomly, luckily drawn Scarab into the random Ignis, into the best Ignis weapon too. Double tap that. Thank you for your follow. Barbecue sauce makes me feel sick. Nacho sauce all the way on a chicken strip? I ain't never heard of that. You can get ranch, maybe. You can get honey mustard, perhaps.
I must protect the wild.
I don't think there's many things in the world more unappetizing than a breakfast burger with bacon and barbecue sauce. Gut hurl. I don't really like breakfast burritos. Barbecue sauce is not good ever. If I want a barbecue taste, I will make it on a barbecue. That's fair. But you never put barbecue sauce on your food you're barbecuing? Is that not a thing? IHOP stands for International House of Pancakes, despite them not being international. Despite the walls not being made of pancakes. Jimmy? That was Jimmy there? H-E-G, Jimmy. I recently made Japanese steamed egg and I love it. Are you gonna eat it or you just make it?
Reporting for duty.
Alright, it's time. Troubadour can't be pulled. What a complete and utter delight. And then I can pull something next turn. I could pull a 5/5. RHEASTRAZZA becomes active, maybe? Of course I ate it. Okay, I thought maybe you just looked at it. I don't know. Maybe it was beautiful looking. Bagels are nice. I know how to cook bagels real good now. You're a great bagel chef. Put it in the toaster oven, come back, and then eat it. What goes on the bagel? Let's not get into that. Can't pull the 1/1. No, I can't pull the 1/1. I'd like to pull a rush minion if I could here. Overflow.
We must stop corruption.
Ladies blossom for all eternity.
I'm not holding a dragon.
Riding high.
Don't diss tomato sauce. Tassie puts the B in Eagles. Tomato sauce. Hey, you know, I made pizza bagels for a while when I was younger. Pizza bagel, yeah. I do an untoasted bagel. Put a little, you know, pizza sauce, tomato sauce. Put a little pizza sauce on it. Put some mozzarella. Buy some good mozzarella. Put some pepperonis on it. Maybe some herbs. Maybe some spices. And boom, you got yourself a pizza bagel right there. Active RHEASTRAZA.
Do not confine yourself.
Active. I'm gonna try this first. Do people seriously not eat tomato sauce with chicken? Red, you even eat marinara sauce with chicken. It's basically the same flavor. I think people are talking about different things. People are talking about like a piece of fried chicken, and you're talking about like pasta sauce. People don't mix those typically, no. But people eat chicken with a pasta dish, but not usually like fried breaded chicken. But hey, who am I to judge? You can eat whatever you want. Eat what you want. Chicken parm, on the other hand, I got a chicken parm in Vegas that was $40. Not very good. And the pools, the water in the pools are only 4 feet deep. And I think that's stupid because you can't really go for a good swim. Can't really have a nice swim in those things. What about tomato sauce on chicken nuggets? Is that not normal? That's not normal, no. You know, for anybody who's, you know, jumping up to get mad at Tasney for any of the things she's saying, he also made pasta and put salsa on it. So, you know, I'd go easy. That's all I'm saying. Rudy, I know you got good taste. Oh, Rudy's got great taste. You can taste the paste. Where's my... Oh, I have it. Okay, RHEASTRAZA next turn, hopefully. I'm 5 months away from giving Redbeard money on 24 separate months. It's amazing. Well, I appreciate that. I hope you felt as though you've gotten some value from this exchanging of goods and or services.
After all I've done, the future will not.
Shut up.
The victory is yours.
Nature.
I've discovered like one dragon this whole run. I never get to cast it. When I do, they concede. Talking about ketchup. Is it Rumble just for something?
Malfurion versus Kel'Thuzar.
Bolognese? Pasta sauce?
I must protect the wild.
Kind of story checks out, I guess. Pasta sauce, marinara sauce, bolognese sauce. Rumble. Somebody said something. Isn't Rumble just for conservative politics? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Rumble is a Warcraft little mobile video game type machine thing. It's pretty cool. You might like it. Oh my god, my neck. Could shuffle another one of these in. Alright, I'll shuffle another one of these in. It still won't be a duplicate because I drew both of them. Now, if I have to shuffle these in, that would be bad. I thought you were talking about the YouTube alternative website called Rumble. Yeah, that I don't know what that is. That one I'm not too familiar with.
Lights go down! Horsey? I wield the power of Black Wind.
The Scourge of Rena, where you imagine a monster with non-existent legs. I guess I'll hit here. What an inspiring conversation. I ruined the pasta, I'll never live it down. No, you did great.
The Titans could use chaos.
You did great.
We must stop this corruption.
Death to the
I need RHEASTRAZZA. Is that a real grasshopper? Yes.
You burn some, you earn.
Don't hit the 5-1. Don't hit the 5-1. They're not getting lucky. Some would say they're getting unlucky.
Break it, you body.
Just a lot of power, right? It's 11 power. If he doesn't have an AoE, he's gonna die. Last turn's play was pretty shit. Glad you warned them about dreads. I didn't want them jumping on Twitch and... Huh?
You burn some, you earn some.
Well, that is shit.
Where shall I strike?
Fool's Azurite? Oh, that's what he discovered. Oh, that's so sick. 1 mana, destroy my whole board. Jiminy Cricket plays Arena. He does. Jiminy, yes. Jiminy Cricket.
Nobody run from
I'm going to Pancake Bell. What is that? Is that a... What are these words? I'm not familiar with the types of words I'm hearing. I wish I could play all 3.
We must stop this corruption.
My queen is active. What's your favorite topping for pancakes? Maple syrup. What's yours? It's a restaurant where you ring a bell and pancakes fall from the ceiling. That sounds messy.
Side voices, please.
Rude. Look what I found. What'd you find? Treacle syrup? Treacle?
Till you die.
Bright the skies until you die.
All undone. The future will not be lost. Stop the rot!
For the wild, I'm already attacked.
That's called IHOP. And I said, if it's the International House of Pancakes, how come I can't eat the walls? 12. 12? Did you say 12?
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Maybe Deathwing's here. He has to use his whole turn. He has to discard. Oh my god, he drew another dragon. He has to discard some stuff. Get a discover, but I'm actually gonna burn a card here. I guess he could trade and then discard 1. Actually kind of bad. No messy impression? Well, that card's not in the meta. I mean, I can't do it. It's not in the meta.
Beneath the shadow of my
My hand is too
Who can play this Deathwing game?
We must stop this corruption.
Let's take another Deathwing. Maybe I want it.
Is there trouble?
Maybe I want it. It's quite the card. I raise you a Deathwing with my Deathwing on top of another Deathwing. Seems fair.
Ready for a show?
I'm late. I'm late.
Late. I'm late for a very important date.
dead or alive.
Something.
Victory is yours.
Better player 1. They buffed that to a 6/5? They did. They did. It was a 5/5-4, right? Okay, pretty cool. A Super Mario RPG came out today. Anybody play it? Does it live up to the hype? Man, it looks good.
Between us, brother.
You have much to answer for.
Oh, great music. Man, maybe I'll see if Orator is making like I'll put it a whole playthrough on YouTube or something. I'll watch it, man. You're gonna be a priest gamer, right? To balance your humors? I'll be a priest gamer, sure. I like Deathwing's card design back in the day. That was the day when cards with powerful effects had downsides. You had to think before you play them. Well, it's funny because this new Deathwing has a downside, much mitigated from the earlier Deathwing's downside. So much so that this Deathwing now The far enhanced version of the Deathwing then is actually kind of not a great card. It's just okay. Funny enough.
I see.
Super Mario RPG Remastered looks great. If I had a Switch, I would play it. I would buy it and play it. Don't you never judge a buff until you play with it. Unless you summon it as a 2020. Then I guess it's an okay card. Did Deathwing see play in Classic Hearthstone? Probably. I don't quite really remember. Don't fly away.
For another round.
Break it, you buy it.
I'm gonna get a 4/5. Get free kill. It's pretty nice. Weren't you gonna spend all day playing that when it came out? Can I watch? Yeah, I'll wait till you're here next. I'll take the day off and I'll light the fire in the fireplace. I'll order a pizza and play Super Mario RPG all day long. Yeah, you know, I bet I hit something.
Break it, you buy it. No buff, I said don't fly.
Still really have the time going first, going second. Like forge and spend 6 mana on a 3/4. PGH doesn't kill wolves. What's all this wolf talk?
I'm not thrown away.
After you play a Naga, deal 2 damage to a random enemy and then draw a spell? Huh? Is that what that just said? I gain 2 mana crystals.
Don't fly away.
Don't fly away. Trade, keep a...
Bar fights allowed. Break it, you buy it.
Imagine I'm playing these. Wolves aren't big game. Should have been called Super Mario JRPG. Sounds like a wonderful night. That'd be cool. The card is Terrorizing Constructed. Which one? This one? Blind Eye Sharpshooter. After you play a Naga, deal 2 damage to a random enemy and draw a spell, then switch. Oh, why did they make more Naga spells that switch? Didn't they already make those and they were already, like, problematic? No? Card is Terrorizing Constructed, which means it's shit in Arena. It's a 3 mana 1/5. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, if you have like 9 Nagas or whatever, it's... Shut it. Shut it to your mouth.
We must stop this corruption.
These are shit. I want to trade a 5/2 into a 2/2. That feels like dookie. There's this nice rainbow where I live, and I posted a story of it on Instagram, and one of my oldest friends comments, go under it.
Got the beast in my
It's a good day. Why do you call it a bad word? I mean, I wanted to call you a bad word too, but why did you do that? Blizzard repeating mistakes is very out of character for them. This is why we've all become Warcraft Rumble mains. Good hit there. Put him down to 10. That's not wholly irrelevant. The choice is to make a full clear, leave him at 15, but since this can't make a trade, I kind of don't hate it. Thing is, the way we win is probably by prolonging the game and drawing RHEASTRAZZA, but there's a world, right? There's a world where he doesn't have a removal for it, goes down to 6, and then things start to get a little interesting. 1.
I've got the beast in my sail.
Go into bear form. Could just rush it and kill it, but then we're probably going to lose both. Maybe we keep both alive this way, or maybe we keep one alive. Are you a sushi train kind of guy, or do you dim sum? I don't like sushi. I don't know what that did. Can I read that? Triple Inquisitor incoming. It's possible.
Looks like your luck is running out.
Discover Naga. If you played Naga while holding this, reduces cost by 1. Oasis Outlaws. Then what does this card do? Battlecry, roll 2 dice, then discover 2 cards of those costs, and then if you double, you get an extra discover. So we got 1/5 and 1/3. Interesting. The card has like a 90% chance of discovering Snake Eyes. I thought Snake Eyes was a spell.
How about a new? How about a
So that trades everything off. And then what do I do here? I draw RHEASTRAZZA or something would be ideal.
After all my
After all. Who G doesn't like you either? Who's she? Who G?
This is the best night of our lives.
That's the best night of our lives.
The temporal anomaly.
Could have put me to 10, but I guess I could have put him to 1.
Night of our lives.
Alright, big money, give it to me, honey. I'm gonna say give me Deathwing, maybe. I think Deathwing's gonna pull something and then kill it. I think. For some reason, it does it in that order. Which seems wrong. But I just lost my best remaining minion, so that kind of sucks. Out of range of Deathwing.
Firebomb ready. I will have vengeance.
Alright, I'll probably get RHEASTRAZA for lethal here.
And the cycle of life is
Yesterday I learned that the nest can give you another RHEASTRAZA, that's true. Creamer luck. That was pretty lucky, huh? It was. I kind of felt deserved though, no? The good guys got lucky, the good guys won. Should probably look it up and we're gonna put it in the title.
Malfurion versus the Lich King.
Was that pre-recorded footage? No.
I must protect
Rhea?
the wild.
Okay, hold on. RHEASTRAZA. Keep the 2? Yeah, it's probably worth keeping.
Me have bad for you.
Coin the 2? I don't think so. Your first card of Arena Draft is a legendary now. Can you draft double legendary? No, only 1.
Wrangling Whelps is hard.
Your first pick will always be a legendary for now, and you'll only get 1. Maybe the title could be I love Dragon's Nest, and I'm not talking about my pubes. That will get a lot of clicks. You know, you might be right. I don't really know that much about pubes or Dragon's Nests. Redbeard, you love drawing overflow almost every game. I don't love that, but I do seem to do it a lot. I'm glad you noticed. I have 5 mana. I'll get a lot of unfollows. You think so? Ooh. Not active yet, but maybe soon? That minion's already attacked. Howling ass, dude. My ass is literally howling with that play. Clip every response. Could be an AI stream. I'd love to just have an AI stream that I just turned on and didn't do anything. Except collected the money. I mean, I really don't need 2. It's cute, it's funny. I don't need 2 inactive RHEASTRAZAs. If it was active, and I went first, and I was ahead, I'd probably take it. But there's a realistic possibility that I'm just going like 4 and 4, 5 and something.
Citadel stands strong.
Are there any outliers in the new arena meta, things that need to be looked at? I think Marigar was that. Hey, I was gonna say, probably on the short list of things that really need to be looked at is probably Farmhand. And outside of that, I'm not sure if there's a ton more. Not just because they just played it and because it just whipped my ass. I think the win rate data of Farmhand, played and deck win rate, and the frequency at which it's offered, I think that's probably like the only card right now I would say like absolutely probably should. I don't know about be banned. It should have a reduced offering rate. What the card really needs is to cost 4 mana and then quick draw, reduce an undead by 1. Or at the very least 4 mana, reduce it by 2. Would be like 50% beneficial for it. I'd rather the card be reworked than banned. 6/6 Rush from the Demon Hunter? It's good. I wouldn't say it like has to be banned or anything. Can draw a bunch. Can kill a small amount of stuff. I guess I can shoot here. See where it goes. My face, not good. I can shoot here, see where that goes. My 4/1. Yeah, maybe. Just wait until we get farm foot. Oh my god, that's gonna be so OP. 3 mana suck a toe. That'll bring Queenie back not only to this stream, but to Hearthstone. For at least a week until she inevitably, you know, reaches her demise. I gotta trim a mustache hair, I think. That's what I need to do. You have a few recommendations for late night snacks. Carrots, celery, boiled potato, vitamins, handful of vitamins. Warrior mirrors this meta or resident sleeper. I think they're fun. I don't like when I'm in one getting whooped.
Take them out! Take them out! Take them out!
Where shall I strike?
Ready for another round?
I mean, I'm alive. You know, that's something, right? Awful red carrots. like a late night snack that's like not healthy. I'll just buy a big cookie or something. Buy a bag of chips. This DK is focused on your face like a pit bull. Yeah, he went first. 2 farm hands early in the game. I don't know if they were both quick drawn. I think one was. Maybe both were. Not much hope for us. 1 drop on 1, 2 drop on 2, 3 drop on 3 that removed a minion. Just trying to fight to stay alive, right? I think it's the first time I've seen 7/9 rush. I have both effects from Druid of the Claw because I cast Disciple of Aeonar. So this is the combined effect. And then all the choose ones and all the combined choose ones, or most of them, I think, maybe all of them have like a tertiary piece of art, another piece of art that you can see in strange instances. And it's cool, you know? It would feel good for me. How do I get a Deathwing added to my hand? Well... I hit the 3-1, but I gotta get through the taunts, right? And if I have this board at the start of my turn, and I can RHEASTRAZA, and then I can overflow, I think we can win. It's always tough when they have a curve like this. You look at it, it's just like nothing that costs more than 3, except the Saurian, which is sort of a premium 4 in some ways. And then, like, if they're also just bombing you with, like, tyrants and stuff, it feels bad. And Tiger's not so bad. RHEASTRAZA coming down? Where's this? What's this? That's not bad. I just triple trade, hero power that. I almost don't even want to hero power that. Maybe I just heal here. I think I have to heal here. No RHEASTRAZA feels bad. No RHEASTRAZA makes Redbeard something something. Ooh, healing his guy reduces his power. Wait, no it doesn't. Why does it have extra attack? Why is he getting stuff?
Good.
You played Druid of the Claw. Huh. I don't remember. How'd he get a 2/2? The death rattle? I don't know what's happening. It's putting me to 3. If you got a rock, then I'm dead. Plague? Store 3 health. Ooh, you could have pointed that at my face. That would have helped me. A hero power. 2. Okay. Oh no. So I have to taunt or I'm dead? Because I can't kill the stealth. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's terrible. I'm dead. Hit it, but it doesn't work. I have to draw. I don't know if I have a taunt in my deck or like a heal or something. Oh, I do have a heal. If I hit Armor Vendor, I would have been okay. Draw Armor Vendor? Yeah. Darn. Maybe this card bugs out. Darn. Yeah, then I could have left it up. Then I could have played Armor Vendor. Man, we have it all. Just such a perfect curve and then a perfect answer. Oh well. 10's good. 10's pretty good. Darn. I think we win that from that position up the vast majority of the time. And like up until like turn 7 or 8, we lose that game vast majority of the time. Not GG. It was still a good game. You need to have aggressive decks like that to kind of counter really like heavy value decks, but my deck's really not that good, so it feels a little scuzzier. We got cheese in there, but fun watch. Yeah, it was a good run. Hopefully you guys had fun. If you enjoyed